Over the last 2 days, we looked at some upper body and ab exercises that you can do at home, especially if you have a very busy lifestyle, like myself and Janez. And today we'll be talking about fatigue and how exercise can help combat that. And we'll also be showing you some great lower body exercise that you can do in the comfort of your own home. Janez, welcome back to Expresso.
Thank you.
Nice, man. So fatigue obviously plays a big role in a busy lifestyle. How do you deal with that?
I think in anyone's lifestyle, there's days where you just don't feel it and you're tired and your mind's tired and your body's tired. And it's times like those that you need some kind of a stimulant just to give you that kickstart.
I like doing that. I like using that because you know what? For me, I get up at 2:30 every morning.
Yeah.
You know, and then around, here by 10, 11 o'clock, I just take that dip, and that's where I like a little bit of an energy drink, you know, that's really handy, really handy. But,
yeah. And energy drinks are great for that. I mean, you get them in a little can, just pop them in, and you're good to go. Have a coffee, anything that will just get you going and get the heart rate up and ready to do some exercise.
But you also need something that's kind of sustainable, like a fat burner.
Exactly.
I mean, which helps you throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just burning off that fat as energy.
No, those are magic little pills. And they definitely do work. Yeah. I know a lot of people who have gotten into great shape with fat burners.
Yeah. So what is your biggest battle with fatigue? What happens?
My biggest battle is, I think the main thing about fatigue is if you're not eating right, and we don't often eat right because we're living these lifestyles and you're on the road and you can't always eat healthy. So the battle is eating right, and obviously when you're not eating right, getting those energy levels up. So it happens to all of us that you're just flat, and that's when you need some help.
So exercise, what do you think? How do you think exercise helps, to fight fatigue?
The thing is, it's always difficult to start off with exercise because your body's cold. So the first 10 minutes are always going to be tough. It's once you get through those first 10 minutes, you almost feel rejuvenated and re-energized. And that's something that affects your entire day. So it's important to get through those first 10 minutes, to get the good foods in, the good carbohydrates, the good proteins in, do your exercise, and then literally it will help your entire day. You'll feel so energized. And you'll only feel fatigued when you go to bed, which is the correct time.
Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing, because I know what you're talking about is very true. Because when I get home from work, the first thing I know that I need to do is exercise. But I'm so tired sometimes. I mean, the biggest issue or the biggest block to overcome is the mental tiredness, the mental fatigue.
Yeah.
And then just to say, okay, focus, exercise for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's true. Once you exercise, afterwards you feel so refreshed because you just got blood flowing throughout your body, your heart's racing, endorphins have been released. It's great. I think we're going to start with a simple squat.
Take us away.
Okay, so here we go. This is a simple squat. Right feet pointing forwards. You don't want your feet too much wider than your shoulder for this one.
No.
All right. So now, very important with the squat is form. Okay, so when you go down, there we go. Make sure to almost to stick your bum backwards. It might feel a bit awkward. Make sure your back is straight and also that your knee doesn't go over your toe. So you can start off at home by doing these ones, plain and simple. Couple of squats, but then you can also add in some variations in these, because as you mentioned as well during our discussions, variation in exercise are very important.
Yeah.
So what you can do is point your toes outwards.
Yeah.
Like that. There we go. And you can do the same thing, just making sure of the form,
and
hitting more inside of the leg.
It works a completely different
crazy,
muscle within the muscle, if you know what I'm saying. So, and also just keeping it slow, controlled, keeping your form perfect.
That's it.
And that's something I've learned over the years of training. When I was younger, I would just try and do as many reps as quickly as possible and bounce them out and not worry about form. But as you get older, you realize if you get your form right and you do it slowly and you actually zone into the actual muscle, you can actually feel it burning.
Exactly.
And that's where you get your results.
You need to focus on the muscle that you are working.
Yeah.
All right. So what other leg exercise can you suggest to us?
You can do lunges, which is basically just stepping and going down. Again, you can keep your hands on your hips, keep everything straight up, and push out from your heel.
That's it.
Control it slowly, explode out.
Nice.
If you do 50 on the one side, 50 on the other side, you're going to be lean and mean in no time.
For sure. But I mean, also very important, you mentioned abs, core. Keep your core tight.
Exactly.
Abs contract all the time. Exactly. With any exercise that you do, very important. So you can alternate those two, the alternate lunges, do that.
Yeah.
A lot of options there.
Yeah, people always say, how do you get your core the way it is? And it's basically by always contracting it, always making sure it's controlled. No matter what exercise you're doing, whether you're working calves or quads or bis or tris, as long as you're holding your core, you've got good form.
So we've done squats, we've done lunges, now we get to the calves. What would you do?
Calves, anyone can basically do anywhere. There's stairs everywhere. You can do it on basically any kind of step.
Yeah.
You basically put your foot down. You can do it both feet at the same time, or one foot. For the more advanced level, you do one foot and your entire body weight is on one calf.
That's it.
You can almost even just do it on the floor, like I'm doing it right now.
You can. I think if you're starting out.
Yeah. Now you're balancing. Your core's being held. And it's working really well. But for the beginners, I would say go to your stairs leading up your driveway or in your house. Stand on there, hold onto the wall in the beginning just to stabilize your core, and just push out slowly. And the thing is to hold it as you get to the top of the exercise. Hold it for a second and then go back down. You can almost stretch it out backwards.
That's it.
Release the muscle. And then
it.
push out again and hold it for a second.
And when you're on the step, very important, as you say, you need to get that full range of motion. Stretching it down and then pushing it all the way up, and also slow and controlled. You don't want to rush it.
Never rush it.
As you said. All right. Janez, thank you so much, man.
Thank
you. It was
great.
Great tips for a home-based workout. And if you would like to know more, log on to our website, expressoshow.com, where we will post a full 5-day home-based training plan. Stay fit. See you next time.